What's up, guys? Dennis here, Clean Industries Pressure Washing. I'm out here at night again. This is my last shopping center for the quarter that I'm doing, so kind of excited about that. Get a little bit of time off, get relaxed. Anyway, I had someone contact me and was asking me about commercial pressure washing and stuff like that, and I was again, I just want to preface what I'm about to say by saying I'm not the authority on pressure washing. I don't know everything, and I never will claim to. But I've been doing this a while now, and I know a few things to look out for. One of them is know where your water outlets are and know if they work or not. Okay? Let me flip this around. I'll show you something. There is about... I start way down there, do all this, all that down there, way down there and around the corner of that, okay? Guess where the water outlets are? There's one on the very end. There's one over there-ish. There's one over here. One right there, which I'm hooked to right now. That's why I'm doing this video. I got a couple minutes. I was letting my buffer tank fill up a little bit so I can keep going. After this one, there are no more water outlets all the way down there, okay? That's number one. Number two, that water outlet down there, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. That one right there does not work. So basically, my point is, you're kind of new to, or you are new to commercial pressure washing, okay? And someone calls you for a bid on a place like this, that's this big. I've never measured this. I want to say it's somewhere around 1,200 feet of sidewalks. I do it in one night by myself. I know this property. I've been doing it for years now, and I can get it knocked out. But if you come and put your eyes on it and just kind of drive through and look for those water outlets, and you're like, oh yeah, there's plenty of them. Not all of them work. Some of them do have water going to them, but the little knobs are stripped out. You can't even fit that one is so bad over there that I was pointing out, that you can't even stick a pair of needle nose pliers in it and turn it. The knob is completely gone from people over the years not using the proper tools to turn it on and off. So yeah, they can fix it, but are they going to? Probably not. I may sub that out to somebody. I'll see. But my point is, if you show up to bid a job like this and you just kind of drive or walk around and you don't check these water outlets out, stick your Silcott key in there and make sure they work. If you don't know what a Silcott key is, it's one of these right here. It's also known as like a 4-way water key. You can pick them up at pretty much any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, Menards, if you're from like Minnesota or something. But anyway, while I'm thinking about that, these will probably get you by on 70 to 90% of these water outlets. They'll work on them. The rest of them, they won't. Some of them are stripped out just enough to where you can still grab them with a pair of pliers and open them, stuff like that. But some of them are just, they're gone, man. They're trash. They don't work. You can't open them. Some of them, you go open them and no water comes out because they've shut the water off to it. Maybe that store or that suite or whatever is empty and the water's shut off. So something to keep in mind. Again, when you come and bid on these properties, especially in person, you make sure that there's enough water outlets for you and you make sure they work. You make sure the knob, the on and off knob, I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like a square anvil usually. You make sure that that's not stripped out, because the last thing you want to do is get all excited about your first commercial job. It's paying good money. You think you're going to come out here and make thousands of dollars in one night, 1 or 2 nights, whatever the case is. And then you get out here and maybe none of the water outlets work. Maybe only one of them works, and you only brought 100 or 200 feet of garden hose with you, and that's not going to cut it. I do shopping centers where I literally have to pull out 400 feet, sometimes more, of garden hose to keep my buffer tank fed with water. So just something to look out for, just a little friendly tip from your friend, from your wash brother from another mother, so to speak. But I hope this helps y'all out. I'm kind of shooting from the hip on this one, you know, I try to make these little helpful videos as they come to me, as I think of them, and as I get time to do them. So I hope this helps some of y'all out. Just it's something to definitely keep in mind, because, you know, actually, while I'm thinking about it, they hired me to wash the back of this building, okay? So they wanted all the concrete done around back. A lot of work, man. A lot of work, a lot of concrete, at least for me. Some of you, you know, you're going to want to jump on here and comment, oh yeah, I could do that when I was in kindergarten or in 30 minutes. You know, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking about the people that don't know everything, okay? So anyway, they hired me to do the back, and I just showed you how big the front of this place is. The back is obviously about the same size. You know how many water outlets there are back there? None. There is one on the top, the roof of this building. I had to bring a 28-foot ladder, climb up a wall, okay, walk on a roof that's squishy. I don't like roof walking, but walk across the roof. I had to bring about a 75-foot water hose on my shoulder. Then you get to another wall, and there's like a built-in ladder to it, so I had to climb up probably another 12 or so foot, maybe 15-foot ladder, walk over, hook the hose up, toss the hose over the side of the building, turn the water on, then climb back down and hook my water hose up to my buffer tank. And luckily it was in the middle of this building, and I had enough hose to where it was a pain running that much water hose, because it gets extremely heavy when it's full of water. You can go to a store and pick up a 100-foot water hose, and you're like, oh, this ain't that bad. I could pull 2 or 3 of these across the parking lot. Sure you can when they're wet. When they're dry, I'm sorry. When they're dry, they're not that heavy. You fill them up with water, especially 3/4-inch hoses. It's work, man. It'll wear you out. So anyway, just another little helpful tip. If y'all got any questions or comments, whatever, anything that maybe I forgot to go over, just leave it down in the comment section, man, and maybe I'll try to do a video on that if I get time. And I appreciate y'all watching. I think my buffer tank has just about enough water in it, so I'm gonna go over here and get back to work. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drive carefully and courteously, and get your pet spayed and neutered. I'll see y'all on the next one.